Good morning, students. So, let us start our IP class. So, yesterday we went through what Python is, and this chapter is related to getting started with Python. So, introduction was already seen, and after the introduction, we also came to know about some of the advantages of Python. So, those were like which are on your screen as you can see right now. Easy to use object oriented language it was. The second one was expressive language. Next, interpreted language. Next, its completeness. Fifth one's cross platform language. Sixth, free and open source. And the last one is variety of usage or variety of applications. So I believe all these points are already clear to you, and you have understood what these points are. All right, so today we will be moving towards our next part. After the advantages, we also need to see what are the disadvantages of Python. So, this they have given us as a point minuses of Python. So, we know all things those have advantages, they do have some disadvantages as well. All right, so let us see what disadvantages this particular Python programming language carries with it. All right, so we can see there are four various pointers which are given over here. Let us see in brief what they are. The first one is not the fastest language. The second one is lesser libraries than C, Java, Perl. Third, not strong on type binding. And the last one is not easily convertible. So may or may not be you are clear to these disadvantages which are given over here, but to understand it better, let us get deep inside what things does this cover. All right, so let us see some introduction is also given above. Although Python is very powerful yet simple language with so many advantages, it is not the perfect programming language. There are some areas where Python does not offer much or is not that capable. Alright, so this language offers many things. It's very powerful, it's very easy to use, it's interpreted, so it's easy to debug as well. So there are many advantages with this particular language, but still they do carry some disadvantages also along with it. So let us see. The first one that is given over here is not the fastest language. All right, so let us see what they are explaining to us in this particular point. As we already know that Python is a language which is working on interpreter. All right, so interpreter, we already know it converts high level language into machine language, but the conversion takes place line by line. So when conversion takes place line by line, so we can understand that it will take whole lot of time as compared to the compiler, which is completely executing the complete code at once. All right, so the difference is interpreter takes line by line codes and then executes it, and compiler reads whole code at once. So definitely this language is not the fastest language. Python is first compiled, I am here. Python is first semi-compiled into internal bytecode, which is then exerted by a Python interpreter. Fully compiled languages are faster than their interpreted counterparts. It is very simple to understand. It's very obvious that the languages which are completely working on compilers will be taking less amount of time to convert the code and generate the output as compared to the ones which are interpreter based. All right, so here Python is little weaker, though it offers faster development times, but execution times are not fast as compared to some compiled languages. Definitely this is a disadvantage that the execution time of a certain code in Python programming language will take a lot of time as compared to the languages which are working on compiler. So this is the first disadvantage which they have given to us. The next one they are explaining to us is lesser libraries than C, Java, Perl. We already saw that Python generally covers many predefined libraries, we can say. We install Python and many libraries get installed automatically along with its installation. We saw some term yesterday that was batteries included. What was that? Batteries included philosophy, है ना? So it it is generally a battery included philosophy, means all the libraries are standard libraries, means during the installation of Python only most of the libraries or all the libraries generally get installed. All right, but now this is a disadvantage. What the disadvantage is? Lesser libraries than C, Java and Perl. It has many libraries, but the number of libraries in Python is less as compared to C programming language, Java programming language and Perl programming language. So what happens with this? So we can say that sometimes, in some cases we can say, sometimes in some cases these languages offer better and multiple solutions than Python. Which languages? C, Java and Perl. Why? Because they don't cover less libraries, they have more number of libraries. More the number of libraries, more the functions that perform that particular programming language can perform. So this is a disadvantage, that lesser libraries are there in C, Java and Perl. All right, let us move to the third part. The third part is not strong on type binding. Now let us see what they are explaining to us. Python interpreter is not very strong on catching type mismatch issues. They are explaining about some Python interpreters issues. So the first issue that Python interpreter has is that it does not easily catch a type mismatch issue. Now what this type mismatch issue is, when we will be going deep in the learning process of this Python, so you will come to know that different things that we different inputs that we give to a computer generally is a type of data which is given as an input. For an example, if you are telling your name, so your name contains all the characters. So if contains all the characters, so your name is of string type. See, so your name will be of what? It will be of string type. So next is, if you are telling your mobile number, so mobile number is generally what? It is a numeric. So all the numeric things come under the category of integer. All right. So what I want to explain you is that there are different types of data that generally can be entered in Python programming language, and Python is not very strong on catching those type mismatches. Now, if it is known to you, then let us see the example that they have given to us. For example, if you declare a variable as integer but later store a string value in it, Python won't complain or won't pinpoint it. Alright, means what they are explaining us is that if you are defining a variable, this is a bit difficult to understand for us right now, but as we will be getting in-depth understanding of this language, so what is a variable, how to declare it, everything will be known to you. But for now, you just remember one thing, that when we declare a variable and we tell Python that in this particular variable only integer values will be stored, and if at later point of time you try to store a string value in it, so Python will not complain that you were telling that you will be holding only the numeric values, but now you are giving me string values as input. So Python won't generally complain, it won't generally pinpoint that you have given a different type of data to input. Alright, so type mismatch kind of errors are easy, means they generally do carry type mismatch errors. Alright, so this is an issue with this particular language, that integer variable can contain a string value, a string variable can contain numeric value. So it should not generally happen. If you have declared a variable x and you have told that this x will contain only integer value, so it will contain any number from 0 to anything. Alright, but it cannot contain anything in the range of a to z or a to z. But it may happen because it is not that strong in type binding. So this particular language may have this kind of issue. So this is a disadvantage with this particular language. Now the last disadvantage that they have given to us is that it is not easily convertible. Now why this language is not easily convertible, let us get into this and understand what they have explained to us. Because of its lack of syntax, Python is an easy language to program in. In the last class we already saw that a certain code was written in C language, a code for swapping values that was written in C, and that code was also written in Python language. So we saw that the code of Python was very simple. All right, it was not carrying any kind of syntaxes or anything. That was very simple. Simply you declared what you wanted to do, and that particular code got converted and the values were swapped. So that was very easy, है ना? So this is an easy language to program in because of lack of syntax. This there is a lack of syntax, means syntax, the rule for using this language is not that strong. Due to this weakness, what happens that most of the codes, if you write one code in Python and you try to convert that particular Python code to a different programming language or use it in different programming language, so that particular code will face a lot of issues, will face a lot of problems because of its lack of syntax. So due to this, what will happen, a particular code which is written in Python cannot easily be converted to a different language. So this is also a disadvantage that we can count. So for understanding this, you can even read the things which are given over here. I am not uh, reading all those things right now. You can read it by yourself and understand. If you face some problems, then you can definitely ask me. Let us now move ahead. Now um, okay, they have given us some statistics. Let us see what stats they are giving. As per February 2013, February 2013 का पॉपुलैरिटी इंडेक्स से लोग बता रहे हैं, तो जो February 2013 का पॉपुलैरिटी इंडेक्स था, वहाँ पर पाइथन जो प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज है वो फोर्थ मोस्ट पॉपुलर प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज की कैटेगरी में था. ठीक है, मतलब वहाँ पर सिर्फ 3 ही लैंग्वेजेस इससे आगे थी, जो थी जावा, PHP और C#. इन 3 लैंग्वेजेस के बाद जो सबसे ज़्यादा पॉपुलर लैंग्वेज थी वो थी पाइथन. तो आप लोग समझ सकते हो कि पाइथन कितनी इंपॉर्टेंट लैंग्वेज है और कितने ज़्यादा नंबर ऑफ़ यूज़र्स इस लैंग्वेज पे वर्क कर रहे हैं और अपनी प्रोग्रामिंग कर कर अपने प्रोजेक्ट्स और अपने प्रोग्राम्स इस पे डेवलप कर रहे हैं. ऑलराइट, so let us now read what they have given over here. They have given a difference between interpretation and compilation. So you can see this particular page, you can go through and understand what they have given us, how a compiling process works and how a interpreted process works. All right, so it's on you, it's you who will be reading this particular topic, and if you face some problems then you can definitely ask me. I am moving towards the next topic, which is working in Python. Now अगर आप Python पे वर्क करना चाहते हो तो the most important thing that you need to do is you need to download Python programming language and install that particular setup on your PCs. Now for doing so, there are many different ways of downloading Python as well. As it is given over here, there are multiple Python distributions available today. There are many Python distributions which are right now available. So let us see what all Python distributions we have. The first one is default installation that can be done from python.org. Alright, this is the basic way of downloading Python. So this particular way is known as C Python installation. This Python installation generally comes with Python interpreter, Python IDLE. This is something where we will be working to write our code. The codes will be written on this IDLE, and what this interpreter will do, interpreter will convert the code that you have written and will give you an output. And also it contains some pip. That pip is a package installer. There are some package installers also which are included in this particular setup. That is the default installation process. There are many other ways of downloading Python as well. So what are those? Let us see. There are many other Python distributions available these days. There are different Python distributions that are available to us. The most common and most widely used is Anaconda Python distribution. अब आप लोगों को यहाँ पर काफ़ी वियर्ड से नेम्स सुनने को मिलेंगे. All these names are generally based on, we can say, reptiles or some insects or some animals. The general names are derived from those only. Python also is a kind of reptile. Anaconda again is a kind of reptile. So there are many names which are generally used in relation to Python are, the first one is Anaconda Python distribution. हम लोग जो पूरे साल 11th और 12th के सिलेबस में जो भी पाइथन की कोडिंग करेंगे वो पूरी की पूरी पाइथन की कोडिंग एनाकोंडा पाइथन डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन के अंदर ही होगी. वी विल बी यूजिंग दिस वे. हम लोग इस तरीके को भी देखेंगे कि ये तरीका होता क्या है, कैसे यहाँ से डाउनलोड किया जाता है और कैसे उसको यूज़ किया जाता है, वो भी अपन देखेंगे. बट वी विल बी वर्किंग विथ एनाकोंडा पाइथन डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन. ऑलराइट, ये जो एनाकोंडा पाइथन डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन है इसके साथ प्री लोडेड आते हैं कुछ पैकेजेस और कुछ लाइब्रेरीज. कुछ प्री लोडेड आता है, मतलब जैसे आप इंस्टॉल करते हैं तो उसके साथ आपको कुछ लाइब्रेरीज मिलती हैं. जैसे कि एक numpy करके एक लाइब्रेरी है, एक scipy करके एक लाइब्रेरी है. डोंट गेट डीप इनटू दिस राइट नाउ, सिर्फ नाम पता होना चाहिए. और कुछ लाइब्रेरीज में से एक लाइब्रेरी का नाम दिया हुआ है पांडा लाइब्रेरी. ठीक है, पांडा इज़ अगेन अ एनिमल, है ना, अगेन एन एनिमल इट इज़. सो यहाँ पर जितने भी नाम जनरली आप लोग देख रहे हो अभी तक सारे कोई ना कोई एनिमल के ही नाम है. सबसे पहला नाम देखा पाइथन, पाइथन के बाद देखा एनाकोंडा, एनाकोंडा के बाद यहाँ पर एक और तीसरा नाम जो देखने को मिला पांडा लाइब्रेरीज. ऑलराइट, सो यहाँ पर और भी कुछ डिफरेंट वेज हैं जिनका, डिफरेंट पैकेजेस हैं या डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन है जिनका यूज़ करके आप पाइथन की कोडिंग कर सकते हो. जैसे कि स्पाइडर आईडी, पाईचार्म आईडी. तो ये भी कुछ आईडीज़ हैं, कुछ जीयूआईज़ हैं, कुछ स्क्रीन्स हैं, कुछ विंडोज़ हैं जिनका आप यूज़ करोगे पाइथन के कोड्स को लिखने के लिए. यहाँ पर आप देखते हो स्पाइडर की स्पेलिंग को SPYDER लिखा है क्योंकि PY इज़ रिप्रेजेंटिंग पाइथन. तो वहाँ पर उन्होंने जो स्पाइडर लिखा है उसमें PY पाइथन को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है. यहाँ पर भी पाई चार्म, अब पाई मतलब वो पाई चार्म हो सकता था बट यहाँ पर उसने उसको PY लिखा है टू रिप्रेजेंटेड टू पाइथन, रिलेटेड टू पाइथन. तो ये कुछ दो और आईडीज़ हैं जो कि पाइथन की कोडिंग करने के लिए इस्तेमाल किए जा सकते हैं. जबकि आप लोगों को ये सब करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. जो ये एनाकोंडा डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन आप इंस्टॉल करोगे ना तो उसके अंदर ही आपको ये स्पाइडर जैसा जैसे कि आप यहाँ पर देख रहे हो स्पाइडर ऑलरेडी उसके अंदर इंक्लूडेड होता है. चलिए, तो ये हो गई पाइथन पे वर्क करने का पहला तरीका कि उसको आपको इंस्टॉल करना है. इंस्टॉल करने के दो तरीके, या तो python.org से सी पाइथन इंस्टॉलेशन तरीका अपना लो, या तो फिर क्या करो, या तो एनाकोंडा पाइथन डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन को नेट से डाउनलोड कर लो और पाइथन को इंस्टॉल कर लो. अब चलिए, अब पाइथन इज़ ऑलरेडी इंस्टॉल्ड इन आवर कंप्यूटर्स. नाउ द नेक्स्ट थिंग दैट वी नीड टू डू इज़ वी नीड टू स्टार्ट वर्किंग ऑन पाइथन. सो पाइथन में वर्क करने के लिए क्या होता है वो देखिए थोड़ा सा. Once you have Python installed on your computers, you are ready to work on it. You can work in Python in the following different ways. अब Python तो इंस्टॉल कर लिया आप लोगों ने. Python को इंस्टॉल करने के बाद अगर अब आपको इस पर वर्क करना है तो इस पर वर्क करने के भी अलग अलग तरीके होते हैं. कौन कौन से तरीके होते हैं? तो जो पहला तरीका होता है उसको बोलते हैं इंटरैक्टिव मोड. ठीक है, जो पहला तरीका है वो है इंटरैक्टिव मोड. आप बस यहाँ पर अभी नाम ध्यान रखिए. और दूसरा जो मोड है वो है इन स्क्रिप्ट मोड. इंटरैक्टिव मोड को इमीडिएट मोड भी कहा जाता है. ये नाम आप लोगों को पता होना चाहिए. ऑलराइट, वी आर नॉट गोइंग फर्दर. आज के लिए इतना ही काफ़ी है. जो आज पढ़ा अपन ने वो क्या था, अपन ने पहले देखे माइनसेस क्या है पाइथन के, कुछ 4 डिसएडवांटेजेस अपन ने देखे. डिसएडवांटेजेस के बाद अपन ने देखा कंपाइलेशन और इंटरप्रिटेशन क्या होता है, वो आप लोगों को खुद से पढ़ना है. उसके बाद अपन ने देखा वर्किंग इन पाइथन, वाई पाइथन पे वर्क करने के लिए क्या करना होता है, इंस्टॉलेशन करना होता है. इंस्टॉलेशन करने के क्या क्या प्रोसेसेस हो सकते हैं, क्या क्या प्रोसीजर्स हो सकती हैं, वो देखी. उसके बाद पाइथन जब इंस्टॉल हो जाता है, जब आप उस पर वर्क करना स्टार्ट करते हो तो वर्क करने के लिए क्या तरीके होते हैं. तो वर्क करने के जनरली 2 तरीके होते हैं. ये दोनों तरीक़ों के नाम आपको पता होना चाहिए. पहला होता है इंटरैक्टिव मोड और दूसरा होता है स्क्रिप्ट मोड. तो ये 2 नाम आप लोगों को पता होना चाहिए. इंटरैक्टिव मोड पे कैसे वर्क करते हैं, स्क्रिप्ट मोड पे कैसे वर्क करते हैं, ये अपन जब पाइथन को पूरा डिटेल में देखेंगे तो आपको क्लियर हो जाएगा. आई थिंक दिस इज़ सफिशिएंट फॉर टुडेज़ क्लास. इफ़ यू फेस सम डाउट्स, अगर आप लोगों को कुछ इश्यूज़ हैं तो आप लोग व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप पर पूछ सकते हैं. ऑलराइट, थैंक यू स्टूडेंट्स, सी यू इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास.